Dímelo, Bo Dominican York coming back at you. Got a beautiful shoe, man, that I really have wanted for a long time. And now I'm on this Jordan 4 streak. And, you know, all the reps, baby, that I've been getting lately have been Jordan 4s. I'm trying to take this damn tag off. That's what you get with going live. Anyway, this is the white cement Jordan 4s. These are from KickWho. This is their Godkiller batch. So I really expected high things. And I know that you guys immediately see this little spot right here. And honestly, I don't know what the heck it is. I've been trying to take it off with my fingers. It doesn't come off. It feels like it could be in there. Try to scrape it. I don't know what it is, man. I think it's paint. I think it's paint, guys. A little bit came off when I did that. If you can see, a little bit came off when I did that. So I'm going to take care of that later, but let's get back to this review of the KickWho white cement Jordan 4. Heel tab looks okay. I do like this heel cup better than this one. I think retails are inconsistent, but I've seen better. I have definitely seen better. The size of the pull tab looks good, and this side looks more speckled than the left shoe, but I think that happens. It's supposed to be random, right? But guys, let me tell you, first of all, the shape of the shoe, the construction of the shoe, the quality of the shoe, very good. I did notice, and this is the second time from KickWho, it happened on a pair of the Guava 4s, the Union LA Guava 4s, that my white shoelaces were dirty. But this is the second time that I've received white shoelaces that came filthy and dirty from KickWho specifically. This might be the last Jordan 4 that I order from KickWho. Because the Jordan 4s that I get from Mr. Howe have been perfect. Not always, you know, perfect heel cups or whatever, but I noticed that all the reps, no matter how good a reputation they have, all the rep sellers, the manufacturers, have problems with the heel cup. Let's take a look at the bottom. Stars, very defined. Very defined. Beautiful outsole. That Nike lettering and check looks great. Again, really great quality shoe. Just didn't get it 100% right. Did not get it 100% right. And I'll show you what I mean. Let's go to the black light. You know, and I've gotten some flack from people in the Reddit community, Rep Sneakers, about why I want shoes that don't have guidelines. Well, I mean, it's my money, right? So if I can find sellers that don't have guidelines, I'm going to go for those. We see some typical toe markings in the toe box. I'm glad there's no guidelines around the front eyelets, around that front wing eyelet. See some glue staining. Pretty clean in the front and side. There's some discoloration right there that might be able to come out. One guideline here, or one little small one there. I thought I remembered this shoe being a lot dirtier. There is a definite guideline there. And then more glue markings. This isn't that bad, but I hate that white spot. This is not that bad. I thought I remembered these because as soon as I get them in, I put a black light on them just to see. This being the Godkiller batch, I really expected to be flawless. And I'm surprised it's not, but it's really good. The construction, the quality, again, all my construction and quality from KickWho has been great. It's just been that I really expected to be, I expected them, with the reputation that they have, or had, I thought, to be impeccable. Like some of the PKs, some of the Mr. Hughes that I've gotten that have literally not a single guideline anywhere. And we see some blotchiness down here, some watermarks. Check the other bottom. Yeah, some staining. Curious if the box has a stamp. Don't see one. Wow, that insole, that inner liner glows, boy. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you for coming in and checking me out. I am Bo Dominican York. I review a lot of reps. I review a lot of retail. There's a lot of stuff I'm behind on that I've received in the last month and a half. A lot, both rep and retail. But again, I think I think KickWho did a great job on these. Sometimes I'm worryful about this spacing here, that I believe it should not be as many lines of boxes, but I've got to compare that to the retail shots that I see on the websites. But look, the shoelaces came dirty again. So the reason I decided to do this one first, even though I just received this one, I believe yesterday, is because I am going to rock these tomorrow and I am going to clean these laces up. So I wanted to do a review on them before I actually clean them up, so you can see how they came. And this is for you guys as well as for me. You know, it's therapeutic for me getting out, talking. But it's also for you guys, so we know how not to get got, right? And I get the Jordan 4 in my natural size of 9.5, white, fire red, black, and tech gray. The tech gray, man, like the white Oreos that just came out this year. Well-constructed box, no stamp on the top, your garbage paper, and no green and white sticker. I just heard or saw somewhere on YouTube, I believe, that green and white sticker is to prevent mold. Interesting. Interesting. I'm going to have to Google that. You know, Google doesn't lie. I think they got the Jumpman right. But, I mean, this is a great quality Jordan 4. So, guys, you're not going to go wrong with KickWho. It's for the rep snobs, I guess, like myself, who want perfection, who want literally, I don't want anybody to be able to shine a black light on my shoe, even if I tell them it's a rep. I don't want anybody to be able to shine a black light on my shoe and be like, ah, that's a rep. I literally want them to be as one-to-one as possible. I do. And I'm sorry that I'm that way, but I mean, it's my money, right? I get to spend it wherever I want. So there are sellers that are making perfect shoes out there, and they're going to have flaws. But when I say perfect, I mean as close to one-to-one without any guidelines, great construction, great materials, great shape. And again, as close to a one-to-one of a retail as you can get. I can't get this shoe tree out. That took a while. Let's get this insole out. The toe seems to be like in there, unless it's stuck on some string. The string seems to be, it's right here in the midsection. It was attached. Wrong insoles. Well, this is an older shoe, so it's not gonna have the polyurethane insole, right? I believe I'm right. Fuzzy interior. See how that Nike looks? Doesn't look 100% right to me. I think the fidelity should be better. But again, I've not had a retail of these guys, so I'm not the one to tell you I'm a cheapskate when it comes to sneakers. I don't like paying over $300 for any retail sneaker. So that's what got me into the rep market, because there's a lot of shoes that I want that are well over $300. This being one of them. Let's take a closer look on the inside. Wow, they really have some good stitching. I lost focus there for a second. They have some good stitching. And let's take a look at that size tag. It reads 9.5, my natural size, July of 15 through October of 15. And on the other shoe, July of 15 through October of 15. Guys, again, this is really a high quality shoe. I'm gonna rock the heck out of these. I'm sorry that I take so long, but I want to give you guys as much as possible. And let's take a look at these. Now, you guys tell me out there, I think they did a good job spacing the square with the Jumpman and the Flight logo. And I think that these Jumpmans from the 2015s and earlier, a lot of them did have that stick arm. I see that a lot. The newer ones do not. The newer ones have that full arm and not that stick arm. But they did a good job on the tongue. It's not wrinkly. You know, it doesn't have raises and peaks. There's a slight peak there, but overall pretty good with the tongue. And guys, you're gonna love these sneakers. I think KickWho's a great seller. But if you're looking for as close to one-to-one and you don't want the guidelines, KickWho has given me guidelines with every shoe that I've received from them. Now, I haven't ordered a Jordan 1, and I know Jordan 1s are easier to produce without flaw. You know, there's more work or detailing or patterning that goes into a Jordan 4 over a Jordan 1, I believe. A lot of different overlays and netting, and you know, that's another thing I didn't really get into, but the netting seems right. It's got those little bumps at each corner. The netting seems right. Now the spacing behind the netting, that fabric, I don't know if that's 100% right. Stitching seemed a little sloppy here. But again, I'm not looking for, well, I want perfection, but I don't expect it. I expect there to be flaws just like on retail shoes. Guys, I think you're going to really like this shoe. Obviously, I mean, it's a very popular shoe. These are expensive as heck. I mean, $400, $500, $600, depending which website you go to. So getting the rep for me was the way to go. The tech gray there is not as dark, light as the tech gray here. So you tell me if you see that too. But look, great stitching underneath that wing. Great stitching underneath the wing. I do hate it when this kind of furls out a little bit, but that can happen on retails. Dude, and this leather is really nice. This is high quality construction. I do wish it didn't have that. I'm going to figure out how to get that off without ruining the shoe. I don't know if I should color it in. I got some of it off, but I don't want to ruin the black. Again, guys, thank you for hanging out with me. Sorry that I went a lot longer than I normally do. It seems like I'm creeping up past that 10-minute mark every time, and now I'm going on 15 minutes. But I wanted to give you a detailed live action review on the KickWho Jordan 4 white cement. Beautiful, beautiful shoe. I mean, to me, it's a piece of art. And again, I want to thank you guys for hanging out. If you want to keep seeing videos, please hit that like button. I'm almost at 100 subscribers. And hit that notification tab if you want to stay up to date on when I drop videos. Again, I'm going to be trying to do at least a minimum of 2 a week. So I've got one more to bang out right after this one to hit my quota. I just don't want to do it all in one day. I know when I first started, I did about 8 videos in the first day. And I've been doing this about 6 months now. So I want to thank all my subscribers for hanging out. If you reach out to me in the chat, I will get back to you usually on Instagram, because a lot of you are asking where to cop, how to cop. You know, I will answer just general questions in the chat, but if you're looking for detailed answers, I will have to take you to the IG, and that's Rivera.bo. Again, that's Rivera.bo. Again, if you hit the like button, you don't have to subscribe. I would like you to subscribe, but you don't have to. But if you leave a comment, I respond pretty quickly unless I'm at work. And again, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. Bo Dominican York. Que Dios te bendiga. Peace.